Hello again, my beautiful yoga friends. Welcome to this 30-minute Hatha yoga class, which is focusing on the hamstrings. We are working with a lot of stretches to open and to create space at the hamstrings. Make sure that you are never going too deep into the postures. You don't want to overstress your hamstrings. If you want to listen to music during the class, you can find the link to my Spotify playlist down below in the description box. If you want to support me, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me financially, you can leave a donation using the PayPal link that you can also find down below in the description box. I will see you on the mat. Enjoy. For our practice today, it would be good if you have 2 blocks. Alternatively, you could be using 2 big books and a yoga strap. You could also use a belt or a scarf. Come to the back of the mat and find into child's pose with your big toes together and your knees met width distance apart. Hands reaching forward, forehead on the ground. Soften your whole body and relax into this posture. Bring your awareness now to your breath. Noticing the way the air takes as you're breathing in and out. One breath after the other. For now, keep your breath soft and relaxed. Breathing in and out of the nose, more into the abdomen. We are starting this class soft and gentle. I will let you know when you can start to deepen your breath. For now, keep it relaxed. Keep it soft. Use your breath as your anchor, connecting you to the present moment, letting you arrive fully here on your mat for the practice. On your next inhalation, lift your head, lift yourself up, and transition into downward facing dog with your legs bent, your heels lifted, letting this be a soft and relaxed down dog. If it feels comfortable to you, of course, you can straighten the legs more and release the heels closer to the ground. But check that your spine is long, your hips are reaching up. Head is hanging, neck is relaxed. Feel into the stretch at the back of the legs. Begin now to walk your hands back towards the feet. Feet are hip width distance, arriving in a standing forward fold at the back of the mat. Legs can be bent, hands can be on the ground for support, or you can bring the hands to opposite elbows, letting your whole upper body and the arms, the head hang. We're staying here for a few moments. Keep your breathing soft and relaxed, finding a gentle yin-like stretch for the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Maybe you can also feel the sensations into the glutes, up the hips, lower back, higher up the spine. Feel free to close your eyes if that helps you to bring your awareness inside. Using this time in stillness to observe. Observe the physical sensations of the stretch, Observe without attachment, without judgment. Just breathe and observe. Take your last 3 breaths here. And then if you were holding your elbows, release the hands back to the ground. Lift your torso and then open the feet wider, bend the legs to come into Malasana, Yogi squat. Hands come together, upper arms press the knees out to the sides. Spine long, heart pushing forward. Gaze fixed at one point or eyes closed. Stay here, observe. And then begin to deepen your breath. Start to take fuller and longer inhalations and slower, slightly controlled exhalations. Find your deep, steady rhythm of breath. One more inhale here. Exhale, release the hands, lift the hips, straighten the legs, walk the feet in hip-width distance. On your next inhale, lift halfway, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold, hands to the back of the legs to pull yourself deeper. Inhale, lift halfway again, long straight spine. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Continue here in your own rhythm of breath. Work on stretching out the back of the legs by reaching the sitting bones up. Do one more. And then release the hands to the ground. Come onto the fingertips. Bend your legs. Left hand stays in the center in line with your face. Inhale, reach your right hand up, open to the right. Left leg bend, right leg straight. Exhale, release. Change sides. Inhale, left hand up, left leg straight. Exhale, release. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Do one more on each side. Come back into the center, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward, coming into downward facing dog. Find movement here, bending, straightening one leg after the other. You can also move the hips over from side to side, finding movement to warm up your legs. Eventually find into stillness, straightening out the legs more, reaching the heels to the ground. And if your heels are all the way on the ground, you can try lifting the toes. Release the toes. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the foot. Inhale, shift forward again into the lunge position. Exhale, move back into half split. Continue in your own rhythm. Warming up through the legs, hamstrings, also the front of the leg, psoas muscle. Next time you're in half split, stay here. Maybe walk the hands in a little closer to lift the torso higher, lengthening the torso. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. You can always have a little bend in the right leg, that's totally fine. Make sure your hamstring feels safe and protected. On your next inhale, come forward again, ground the hands down, and then step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, move back, downward facing dog. Heels towards the ground, if possible, toes up. Release the toes. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step forward. Right knee down, untuck the toes. Sink the hips closer to the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back, half split. Inhale forward into low lunge. Exhale, move it back, left leg as straight as possible. Continue matching this movement to your slow, steady rhythm of breath. Next time you are in half split, stay here. Maybe bring the hands a little closer, lengthen your spine, and then if accessible to you, fold deeper. But try to keep the spine long as you fold forward. On your next inhale, come forward again. Take your time to come back into plank pose. One inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, lift a little higher. Exhale, move back into downward facing dog. Make the down dog work for you so that you can feel the stretch at the back of the legs. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step the foot forward. Option to take your blocks now underneath your hands so that you can straighten out the right leg. Again, your right leg could also be a little bent here. Take another inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold deeper. Right leg as straight as possible, left heel reaching towards the ground. Torso folding forward, maintaining the length of the spine though. Rebend your right leg. Bring the hands a little forward, and then on your next inhale, come into standing split. Lift your left foot to your capacity. Option to walk the hands further in. Option to reach the right hand to the right calf to fold yourself deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, release with control. Come into plank pose. and flow through your knees, chest and chin, and cobra. Take your time for this transition. Meeting back in down dog. Holding here, taking deep, steady breath. Over to the other side. Inhale, left foot reaches up. Exhale, step forward. Feel free to use your blocks again to find a little more height underneath your hands. And then straighten the left leg. Sink the torso deeper. Make this posture work for you. Left leg as straight as possible, right heel reaching towards the ground. Rebend your left leg, walk the hands forward. Inhale, right foot goes up. Find your standing split variation. Engage the muscles in your standing leg, your quadriceps, to protect the hamstring. Reach the right foot high. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Find your way back into plank pose. And flow through your knees, chest and chin and your cobra in your own rhythm of breath. Back into down dog. And noticing if your down dog has changed. Comparing now and the beginning of the class. Start walking your hands back to the feet again. With your first two fingers and the thumb, hook the big toes. Legs bent. Inhale, lift halfway. Long straight spine. And then exhale, fold all the way forward. Focus on reaching the sitting bones up to lengthen the back of the legs. Use the strength of your arms to pull yourself deeper, bending the elbows out to the sides. Head is hanging, neck is relaxed. Deep, steady breath, sending your breath into the stretch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, hands to the hips. Inhale, lift your torso, bend the legs, chair pose. Bring the hands to interlace behind the back. Inhale here, length. Exhale, start folding forward, bringing your torso towards the thighs. Maintain that connection as you start to straighten out the legs. Reach your hands and arms away from the back to also stretch out the shoulder area. And make sure that you keep the connection of your upper body and the thighs. Using the strength of your core and the strength of your legs to find an active stretch of the hamstrings. Inhale, lift halfway, open your arms. And then exhale, release. Walk the hands forward again into downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step the foot forward, lower the left knee, untuck the toes, and we're coming into the splits position. Use your blocks underneath your hands and then slide the right foot forward, walk the left foot further back. Maybe you want to stay a little higher up. Maybe you can sink yourself deeper. You're pressing the hands into the ground or into the blocks to find the lift of the upper body so that you're not collapsing into the hips, so that you're not going into the stretch too deep too fast. If your right leg is fairly straight, make sure you are flexing the right foot to engage the muscles in the right leg and thereby to protect the hamstring of the right leg. You can stay in this upright position or you can fold forward. Check what works for you, bearing in mind that you don't want to overstress your hamstrings. Take one more breath here. And then slowly, taking your time, come out of this posture, move back into down dog. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale, left foot up. Exhale, foot forward in between the hands. Right knee down, untuck the toes. Come into your split pose variation on this side. Option to use the blocks underneath the hands. Remember, flex the left foot. Engage the muscles, especially in the left leg. Work on sinking the hips closer to the ground, maintaining the torso in the upright position as you come into the posture. If your hips are on the ground, maybe you want to fold forward. And maybe you notice that one side is different to the other. We usually have one side in the body that is a little more open, a little more flexible. And the other side in turn is a little stronger, less flexible though. One more breath. And then slowly come out, back into down dog. Bend the legs now, lower down into child's pose. Stay here in stillness for a few breaths, feeling the effect of the postures. Lift your head now, walk the hands in, come to sitting on the heels, and bring your hips over to one side, legs out in front of you. Sit in Dandasana, staff pose, feet flexed, hands press into the ground next to the hips. You could also bend your legs here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands go on either side of the legs. And then use your breath to come deeper. Inhale for length. Exhale for depth. Option to reach the hands to the feet. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Stretching out not just the back of the legs, but the whole back side of the body. On your next inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale, release. Check that you have enough mat space behind you. Step the feet onto the ground, bend your legs, reach the hands forward, and with control, lower yourself all the way down onto the ground. Straighten out your legs. And then bring the right leg in. For our final hamstring stretch, you might need your yoga strap. You want to bring your yoga strap around the foot, holding one end of the strap in each hand. And then pull the leg in towards yourself. Make sure that both feet are flexed, especially the right foot, reaching the right heel up and back. If you don't need the strap, you can also bring your hands to the foot. Your leg could also be bent here, but focus on reaching the heel up and back. Pull the leg in and take one more deep breath here. Slowly release. Let the leg come back to the ground. And then change sides. Option to use your strap, option to keep the leg bent, but remember to flex your feet. Left heel reaching up and back. Pull the left leg in towards your upper body, finding a deep stretch for the back of the left leg. Sending your breath into this hamstring stretch. Last breath here. And then release the leg back to the ground. Hug the right leg in towards the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, recline twist. Bring the right leg over to the left. Right hand reaching out to the side, right shoulder stays connected to the ground. Turn your head over to the right. Your right knee does not have to come to the ground. It's just the direction that you're working in. Inhale here. Exhale, release back to the center. Hug the left leg in as well. And then change sides, right leg straight. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Feel free to close your eyes already. Still maintaining a conscious rhythm of breath. Last inhale here. Exhale, center. Hug both legs in towards the chest. rocking from side to massage the lower back. Lift your head now, nose goes towards the knees. Wrap your arms around the legs. Take one last deep inhale here. And then exhale, release. Come into Shavasana. Make any last little adjustments to your posture. Relaxing your feet, your legs, your hands, your arms, your torso and your head. Relaxing your whole body and relaxing your breath. With your eyes closed, you're letting your whole body, your whole being enter into the stillness. Feeling the ground underneath you, holding you and supporting you. Allowing you to feel perfectly safe. Allowing you to surrender fully, to let go into the relaxation completely. Surrender and let go. Bring your awareness back to your breath now. Take a few deeper breaths. And then bring your awareness back to your body. Start to bring movement back into the hands and the feet. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Turn your head from side to side. Bring your legs together, point the feet. Hands together, interlace the fingers. Reach your arms up over the head. Inhale here, stretch. Exhale, let go. Bend your legs, step the feet in, and roll over onto your favorite side. With your eyes remaining closed, come up into a comfortable seated posture. Sit upright, spine long, shoulders relaxed. Bring your hands together now at your heart. And then gently bow the head forward, chin to the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining, my beautiful yoga friends. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling now, how you like the practice, and also let me know down below what kind of other classes I should be recording. I will see you again next time. Namaste.